Hello, I'm Anne, and this wriggle bum is Toby. And Toby got a haircut. Look how pretty he is now. Not that he wasn't pretty before, but you know what I mean. He was long and straggly, and every time we came back out from a walk, well, he looked like he'd been dragged through a hedge backwards. But now he looks lovely. Hey, Tobes. You go lay down in your bed. Go lay in your bed. So, have my notes ready so I don't stray off, and let's get right into it. So, as I said before, my name is Anne, and welcome to a TobyKnits podcast. Toby is my 9-month-old Yorkshire Terrier, and he lives with me and my husband Bob in a little village called Marrickville, just outside of Ottawa, Ontario. I am originally from England, but I've lived here now way longer than I ever lived in England, and so this is me now. So I would like to start off by thanking so much the Bakery Bears, who asked me to write an article for them in their Knitability magazine, which I did, and it came out last week, and they so graciously put a link to my podcast. So I have had so many fabulous new subscribers this past week. I am overwhelmed with happiness at it. So thank you so much for coming and checking me out, and hopefully staying. Hit the subscribe button, and I think there's a little belly thing that you can touch, which will alert you when I have a new podcast out. But if not, just keep coming back and checking. And subscribe. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, I did. And share. Share with your friends. Hey, you never know. You know, when you like something and you think it's really cool, you want to tell everybody else. So go ahead, do it. Tell them. And so I talk in this podcast all about knitting, my knitting adventures, and things I've been working on, things I'm having a struggle with, and my newest addiction, which is making bags. Because if you've got all these little projects on the go, you need little bags to keep them all in so that you're not in a big yarny mess, which does happen. Ask me, I know. So that's why I started making bags, and then I thought, why not sell them? So I do. I do have a Facebook page. You can find me there. It's just TobyKnits on Facebook. It's a page. And then I also have Instagram account called TobyKnits. And I also have a Ravelry. I can't remember what it was called. A Ravelry page. Well, it's not a page. Well, I suppose it is a page. An account, a Ravelry account. And I'm Brithockeymum on that. If I knew how I could change it to TobyKnits, I would, but I don't. I'm not quite that good at technical stuff. This alone is just enough for me. So anyway, let's see what we have to talk about today. We went on vacation this last few days. Well, we have a trailer. It's not really a vacation. It's not really a vacation. We have a trailer, and we just bought it this year. I named her Dolly after my mom. And we went for a couple of days down to Mississippi Lakes, which is near Colton Place, and it's a beautiful lake, just lovely. I'll put a picture here or here, wherever it shows up. I always do that, and then it ends up over there, so I don't know. So this was Mississippi Lake, and then the campground, here's another picture, that was looking from our trailer down the side, down to the lake. So it was really nice there. We arrived on a miserable rainy morning, and we thought it was going to be rubbish the whole time. But the sun came out, and it was so hot and humid that I am super glad we have air conditioning in our trailer. Oh, yeah, so glad. And then we just spent the next couple of days enjoying the sunshine, walking around, checking out Colton Place itself, nice little town. And then Toby had lots of walks. He found this new thing that he likes to do now. He loves sticks. He'll carry a stick for ages in his mouth. Then he'll kind of drop it, get fed up with it, walk a few more paces, pick up another stick, keep walking. Like, I don't even understand. But now he's decided, when he has found a really good stick he likes, he just drops on his belly and starts chewing it. Which, when you're trying to take him for a walk, or, you know, it's kind of like, come on, hello, what's happening here? No, let's go. So, you know, we kind of have to pull a stick away from him and then throw it so he'll run after it. So at least we get moving again. So that was this new thing he found, that he likes sticks. And then we made the mistake of letting him bring it into the trailer. And, well, he chewed it to pieces in the trailer. The stick, not the trailer. And bit of a mess. So now we're not doing that anymore. The sticks have to stay outside. So, but anyway, so we went away for a couple of days, and I took a project with me that I was working on, and I finished this project. I will show it you. I finished it, and then I didn't finish it, but now I have finished it. Are you with me here? Probably not. So this was the project. And I got to the part where my yarn ball ran out. And it ran out because when I was originally winding the ball, got in a bit of a mess at the end. And you know, you pick at it, you play, you tease it, you beg it, you kind of pray for it, you kind of, please, can you just, yeah, so I cut it off. So I thought, well, I better hang on to this bit just in case. Anyway, so I finished my shawl while I was in the trailer, but I only had got like about this much of the blue before I added, so it kind of looked like that. Which is in itself okay. It's quite perfectly fine. Except when I tried to put it around my neck. It really wasn't long enough. It didn't make sense. So I came home, and this is what I did. I unpicked, tinked back, ripped out, I don't know what you call it, but that's what I did to this bit. And then I sat, with the help of my lovely husband, for about an hour, fiddling, teasing, gently pulling, swearing, moving stuff around the living room so I had more room. I didn't really need the room, but I just had to get away from it for a minute. Gave it to my husband to do. He fiddled, he poked, he twisted. He didn't swear, he's pretty good. And finally, we wound up the tangled up mess. So here's the tangled up mess. And then we wound it all back up into this wee little ball. And then the wee little ball I attached back to the shawl and continued knitting the blue till I totally ran out of the blue. At which point then I did the light blue lacy stuff. I love that pattern. Don't you think that pattern's cool? And finished it. So here is now my finished shawl, which is still, in my opinion, kind of cute. But here's what I was thinking. So, and this is where I need your help. Do I leave it like this, which is very lovely and very squishy. I haven't blocked it yet, so it'll probably look a bit better when it's blocked. Here it is in all its glory. So, should I leave it like this? Or it actually does have a edge which goes all the way down here to the point and all the way down there. And I would do that, should I do it, in the light blue, the white light blue. So what do you think? Should I leave it like this, so it's now a finished project, or should I pick up and do the little lacy edge? What do you think? Let me know. Comment below. Let me know. And comment below and let me know. What I'll do is I will count up how many people have commented. I will send you a gift, and that gift will be one of, I can't find them, hang on, one of, oh, here they are, one of my handmade progress keepers, which typically come with my little bags as a thank you gift. So let me know, should I or should I not put on, I don't care if which way you go, just comment below, should I put on or should I not? And then next time we'll find out what the answer was. Okay, so other finished objects were my vacation socks, which are phenomenal little things. Let me see if I can put one on and show you. I love them. They are amazing. And I love this pattern. It's just one I kind of used from, it's the Vanilla Shortbread Sock by Christy Houghton. I'll put that in the link below. And I did my own ribbing, but other than that, the rest is the same. And really nice, very quick. I love these little ankle socks actually. They're pretty kind of nice for this time of the year. Although, to be honest with you, I don't really wear socks in the summer because it's too flippin' hot. But if you're going to put runners on, you know, to go on a hike, these would be the things to do. And because they're wool and they'll absorb your sweat. So that's kind of good too. So I loved these. These were the yarn that I picked up from when I was in, where was I? Calgary. I got this yarn in Calgary and really enjoyed making those. Totally have forgotten I got them at Stash, but I've totally forgotten the name of the yarn. I will put a link below. Actually, I'll put it right here. Look at that, look at that. See how good I am? From my head to your screen. Head, screen. That's kind of spooky, eh? So, there you go. That was the yarn company. Very nice yarn. Very lovely to work with. And I think I have some left. Wait, oh, I do. Oh! I have this much left. Oh! And this is what the yarn was. Ancient Arts yarn. And it was Vermilion Lakes. So there, but you still got to see my, so you know, that's kind of good. But yeah, I have this left, and I do have plans for this. With all my other little odds and ends, I have plans for that. So now let's get on to some works in progress. So no work was done whatsoever on the blanket, none. That was the 2012 Mystery Afghan I'm working on, which is for my trailer. But yeah, I haven't really done anything on that. It's too hot to work on a blanket right now. And on my sweater, I don't know if, no, I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything else on that either. This is the flax sweater that I'm working on, which finished object should look like that. And I've got that far, but I don't think I've done anything with that. No, I haven't. So that can go back in the bag. This is a bag I did make actually. It's but it's not a lined bag. It's more like a shopping bag, I think. And it has the little I don't know, kind of handles, hemp, I don't know, what's that called? I don't know, whatever, fabric, material, I don't know, which has little wires in, so it's kind of cool. You can bend it back into shape, but, and it does have a pocket on the front where I put my cell phone. So for now, that's what's holding the sweater. It's kind of nice though, nice material. It's quite big, but I want to make a different type of bag, for my sweaters with a different handle, but that's later. That's much later. I keep slipping off my chair. Okay, Tobe, what else? So Argyle socks. Now, these are for my husband Bob, probably for Christmas. So, an Argyle sock, and the pattern itself is from, okay, let's see. Are you ready? Let's see if I can do the whole to your screen. From my head to your screen. And go. Yeah, so it's the Small Diamond Argyle sock, and it's by Grace Ennis. And this is actually what it looks like. And one of the, this was our Thursday morning Let's Learn Something New club, knitting club. And we were learning, I think it's called entrelac, where you're using all the tiny pieces of yarn, so you're not carrying the floats over like a true color work, for example. And Toby, what are you doing? Are you looking for something? Okay, you're not? Okay, then you don't need to be underneath my table. Okay, bye. So, where was I? See, now I forgot where I was. Entrelac. Oh, yeah. And so she was going to teach us, Stella, the British hat lady, she was going to teach us the entrelac, and also then to add on separately in a duplicate stitch the Argyle pinstripes, let me say. So here's where I'm at. It's kind of a weird setup. So you do this. Then once you're nearly done, I've got a couple more rows up here to go. I have one complete purple triangle to go, so it's probably more than a couple. What am I saying? So I have this another one whole triangle to go. And then I would then do the duplicate stitch. But you know what? I like it like this. Like, don't you think that looks really cool for a guy's sock? And the color that I was going to use to do the pinstripe was like a pale blue, and it really, I don't think my husband would wear it. So I'm going to leave it like this. So I don't know if this is really a true Argyle or not, but it's a diamond shaped thing, so I like it. And then what you do is once you're finished up at the top here, you put it together, pick these bits up, do your heel flap, sew that, and then do knit sock, this foot. So that's what I love about knitting, because you can look at something that you're working on and you can just like change it your way. If you don't want to do something that the pattern says, if you're not comfortable or you can't do it or you just don't want to do it, you don't have to, because you are the boss of your knitting. So, oh yeah, so the yarn, of course, is from my favorite yarn shop, which is Bear Street Yarns. The main color in this is Deep Ocean Blue. So the rest of the base of the foot and the heel flap and all that will be in this blue, which I think is a really nice blue. It almost has like bits of white in it, very subtle bits of white, you know, like the spray from the ocean or something. Anyway, so those are coming on well. Now that I have decided I am not going to do the whole oh, and I don't know what the other colors are called, because I only had the one big piece, and then we all traded little colors. Maybe Michelle can comment below in one of the comments what the other colors were. One was a gray and one was a purple. So that is how far I've got on my Argyle sock. And then the next thing that I worked on was, I was telling you about, again, Bakery Bears. Kay is such an awesome designer. She has set this collection up called Swish Flick, which is to do with Harry Potter, but it doesn't have to really be to do with Harry Potter. But if you're a Harry Potter fan, you will get all the little things to it. And, oops, my husband has just come in. So she has done this really awesome, I think it's kind of a mystery. Each month she produces a new pattern for us in this little series, but we don't know what it is until it happens. So if you signed up for all 6 months worth of patterns, which was only like $30, you got a free pattern at the beginning while we waited for the launch, let me say. And the free pattern was called Choose Your House Sock. So it kind of looks like that. And I started with some yarn I had at home, and it was kind of a worsted weight, and she, I think, used DK and I used a worsted weight, and I'm never quite sure what DK is on our level in Canada, let's say. So anyway, I started making them. I showed you them last week, and so I ripped them out, just all out, just gone. I didn't really get that much farther in it, but I just ripped the whole thing out and sent off for some yarn that I thought might be better. And to be honest with you, these are going to be for my son, and he had asked me to make him something in bamboo. So I, in my TobyKnits bag, sock project bag, am making them in silk bamboo. So this is actually a light worsted, I think you call it's a sport weight maybe, which I think is probably as near to DK as we can get in this country. I'm not really sure. And I'm doing them in this color. He is a Ravenclaw, so that's the house that he's in, and coincidentally, so am I. Oh, that looks kind of bad. Whoops. So I have chosen almond and sapphire are the two colors. They didn't really have a gold, or else I would have gone with a gold, so almond was the best I could come up with. And this is 20% viscose from bamboo, 30% silk. So it is so ridiculously soft. And here is where I'm up to so far. Oh, I cannot. If he doesn't want him, I'm having him. In fact, I might not even tell him. I might keep him anyway. But oh, and this pattern is amazing. Kay, girl, you know how to work a pattern. It's very nice, very, very nice. So that is what I am currently working on. So I have 2 pairs of socks, maybe the shawl, and the sweater and the blanket, which kind of makes me feel like I need to cast something else on. And I have some lovely yarny goodness here that I could cast on. Oh, and talking of yarny goodness that came in the mail, this is now the What You Got Ann section, and of course I showed you this yarn that I purchased, which was on sale too, which is always better. And I ordered it from Yarn Canada. I've never done that before. I've never ordered from yarn, from one of those big, you know, Nitpick Yarn Canada places, and I did, and oh my god, I had it in like 4 days. It was amazing. Very good shipping, very good. So, oh, my knit crate came just while I was on vacation. Oh, not my vacation, camping. And this month, oh, we got a free gift. No, I'm not really sure what it is either. I think it might be to put stuff in. No? Oh. Anyways, we got that free, which is very nice. And this is the yarn. Oh, I love this yarn. This is an Argyle wool luxury sock. And the colorway is Calico Quilt. It is a 75% superwash merino, 15% nylon, 10% cashmere. Oh, look how lovely that is. I love, it's kind of like a blue, like a very, very pale blue with these indigo, and you all know how much I love purple. I think these are going to be, oh look, there's a really big blob there. I wonder how they will all come out. I love when you get yarn like this and then you don't really know how it's going to knit up. It doesn't do what you think it's going to do. So the actual pattern for this one is a very nice pattern too, is that. So that is the pattern for those socks, which is called Whimsical Socks. And I think I might make them because that looks really kind of cool, that pattern. So that is what I have for you today. You may have seen on Instagram, I posted earlier this week that I had made a couple more of the Netherwood bags. So I have 4 of them here. One is already spoken for of the doggy prints, and one of the butterflies is already spoken for. But I definitely will be making more of those. If you would like to purchase them, they're $25. Just private message me or DM, I think that's what they call it. No, direct message, I don't know. Or go to my TobyKnits Facebook page. Link is here. And private message me that way if you're interested in one. I have some lovely new fabric that I'm going to make some with, which is a very pale pinky lilac-y color. Oh, it's very pretty. So I'm going to make some of those, and yeah. Oh, and I am still working on the sweater bag, which is a quilted lovely bag. Actually, I'll show you the small version. Here is, I did allude to this last week, so here is the small version. This is really a sock size. I make a small one first so that I can decide if I like the pattern, the style. It has a nice big squishy bum, big fat bum, and inside is fully lined with a nice pocket. So it will be the same as this, but much bigger. And I'm thinking of either closing it in the middle with a snap or making a little flap to come over and close here, because I feel like we need to keep everything in the bag, and if you're running around with it, I don't want stuff falling out, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm working on. I don't know if I'll have that next one, the next one ready for 2 weeks. We'll see. But that one is called I'm being attacked by a bag. This one will be called the Fletcher. So we have the Netherwood, which is the small one. We have the drawstring, the Bradshaw, and then we will have the Fletcher for the sweater bags. So anyway, hopefully you have enjoyed today's little video. And don't forget, subscribe, like, comment, share, check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and have a really great week. And I believe tomorrow's Canada Day, so happy Canada Day!